Welcome to the new episode of London Session Forex Trading with your one and only host, AK. And welcome. Hope you guys are having a great day today. And we are freshly back in the week, Monday. Monday. I really would love to open up a Zoom meeting for my guys in the Slack group. I really want to bring them over just because my PC spec don't allow me to run like 3-4 applications at the same time. Man, I need to buy one of those heavy rig for the stream. Other than that, man, I hope everybody's here and I hope everybody's having a great day today. Seems like a normal Monday. So we are waiting for the London volume. That's what we are waiting for today. And we're going to play some music right in a few moments. We're going to wait and see if we can have some of our friends over. And that'll be lovely. So, looks like the daily candle is bullish. It has made this heavy rejection wick on the downside. And looks like daily is creating some sort of support right here. So let me clear these zones out and let's do a fresh brand new analysis here and the new brand new take in the market. All right, let's go through the weekly. Actually, let's go through the monthly. So the monthly candle seems bearish at the moment, so we are already halfway through the month. So sometimes halfway through the month, what we see is we can definitely see some sort of change in the market. Market momentum is shifts. So till now the market seems bearish. So let's see how this monthly candle continues throughout. So the April month, from April, May, June, 3 of the months actually are the months where a lot of traders secure most of their profits for the year. So it's full of opportunities. So let's see what London market has for us to offer today, right? So let's see the weekly. Since the start of the week, weekly has created some sort of support. The daily candles here tell us that it is making some sort of support right here, right? And actually the Monday's daily candle is sort of, so if this was the support, the Monday's daily candle right here, this one right here, is sort of leaving this area. So you can definitely see it's actually leaving this area, right? So if this was the area, the daily candle is leaving that area. So the daily candle is leaving that area. If this was a zone, if this was an area, price is actually leaving that area. So, okay, looking at the 4 hour. So looking at the 4 hour, 4 hour just 4 hour is just in this range, man. To be honest, 4 hour is still in this range. There's this heavy rejection area right here in 4 hour, and after that another rejection level right here. So previously the price rejected this level. After rejecting this level, price went all the way down to 149,645. So this 155.90 level is a rejection level for me in 4 hours, right? So let's see what other information have we got here. So in a whole, I think this range right here, in a whole, this range right here is a dirty range. So I wouldn't want to trade anywhere in the dirty range, right? Just looking at the market, I mean, there may be some opportunities here and there, but still the market is pretty ugly right here inside. Anything below this level is good, and anything above, I mean, anything above this right here is better, right? So anything above 150, I would say 150, 950, anything better 150, 950, and anything below 149, 600 is a good idea. So looking at the 4 hour, it's just the beginning of the 4 hour, to be honest. This current 4 hour is forming, so it's only 45 minutes in the 4 hours, so it's still in between this range. So we have to kind of wait and see if London volume is going to break that level. Yeah, the candle seems bullish. A lot of bullish candle in the market right now. So let's see what happened in the Asian today. So the Asian actually dropped, and around mid-Asian today there was a support formed, and London is still carrying on, right? So for buys, let's see if there's any opportunities for buy. I mean, I can't disregard this rejection level and another rejection level right here, so this is to be kept in mind, and another rejection level right here, right? So we can't take a buy right around here because it's not safe. It's definitely not safe. So 1 hour is still open, right? So let's look at 30 minutes. In 1 hour, this is sort of resistance too. So if price could actually reject this level 150, 150, 590 level, so if it starts making a resistance, start heading down, it's still in a range, but there's a higher chance if it's going to reject that level, it's going to go down till 150 or 70 and even further down. I mean, my original bias after the midway through the April was sells. I'm looking more inclined towards the sell. So let's wait and see what happens. All right, so we have our friends coming in, and we got one like too. Wow, that's just amazing, man. My team is supportive, right? So some support and love for this new stream hoster, right? So is that a hoster or just a host, right? Just a host. So thank you for the like, man, oh man. So we are waiting for GJ today. Waiting for GJ to show us some sort of sign. So for now, the price is just in a range, a massive range, a 2-hour, 1-hour range. So I also look at 2-hour, which is not very convenient for some of the people. They just look at the standard time frame. I also look at the 2-hour just as an extra confluence on the side. I mean, the price right now is rejecting this 155.70 level. So let's wait for the 1-hour to close. If the 1-hour is going to close bearish, so we then know that price is rejecting, and all we gotta see is another 1-hour, 30-minute, 15-minute, whatever, to actually sort of reject this price one more time and leave that price level and head down, right, for sales. So for buys, I don't see much clear buys. I see buys, cleaner buys above, I would say, 151.560. Let's go. So I'm only going to take buys above this level, but still the traffic around here. So this traffic around here, so the chart traffic here is not so pretty, to be honest. This is not pretty at all. If you look at it, it's actually not pretty at all, right? So for buys, still, I mean, I'm just gonna wait. I am just gonna wait. There's nothing. Price is just in a range, so better just wait. I'm amazed how some of my friends are here. It's cool, to be honest. Pretty cool. So if you'd like to ask anything, I'm just free. You can ask me, I can answer you anything you guys like. Okay? I'm right here behind the mic. So we are just waiting at this point of time. Just wait and wait. The 4 hour is bearish. So what this 4 hour may be doing is this 4 hour right here, the bearish 4 hour, it can be actually grabbing its liquidity to head above, right? So maybe by today's London volume, obviously on Mondays, obviously we don't see a lot of volume, so sometimes Monday can surprise us, right? It can actually surprise. So if it's actually grabbing its liquidity to further continue up and break this level, that's cool, because we have a lot of opportunities going up. We have a lot of clean buys. So I'm actually specifically I'm looking for buys above 151, 160, and let's see what price gives us, right? So for sales, I will be looking to take sales only below 149, 630 right here. So that's my go-to plan, just a overall go-to plan, but I may look to scalp in between the range too, but I need to see some sort of volume. So for now there isn't any volume, so the price is just rangy. So the 4 hour is ranging, the 1 hour is rangy as well. It's just ranging. Obviously the price is making some sort of support here. So if you are familiar to trading and you have been trading for some time, you would know that trading in this range, buying or selling right here, is not such a good idea. So you just gotta wait, because this range right here, price has been acting really funny. If you see, price rejected this level, acted as if a fake out, came back to the range, dropped down below the range. So again, went up, broke the zone, went up, rejected, and again acted as a fake out. So it has been faking people out a lot. Probably it's been gathering orders to further move somewhere. So according to my mentor, one thing I picked up from my mentor, and the ranges, is that the harder it ranges, the harder its breakout's gonna be, right? So the harder it range, the harder the breakout is. So let's see if we're gonna get a heavy break. So we definitely need some sort of fundamental change, fundamental news for the price to break this zone, because it has been ranging here. Let's see how long has it been ranging. So from April 8 till here, so it's been already like 10 days. 10 days the price has been ranging in this zone now. So the 4 hour is rejecting that level, and the price is still in the box. Price is still rejecting this level, 155.90. Oh, so we're gonna go here. Yep, price is still rejecting that level. Okay, so we have more views coming in. That's good. That's pretty good. Hopefully my guys from the Slack community, the guys are really supportive, to be honest, really supportive. If there's an issue, they just go and help everybody. So it's like, thank you for showing up to the stream. It is a support. I would love the feedback, to be honest. If you guys could see some sort of glitch, some sort of suggestion, that can help me, just shoot me up. I'll keep that in consideration. Man, oh my god. So once the price starts breaking above 155.90, then I'll be looking to see if the market's going to present me some sort of structure or confirmation for buys. Obviously, cleaner buys are above 151, 120, and today's market suggests that the market structure is obviously bullish. So let's see what it presents, right? So London, usually there's a lot of volume, but it's obviously Monday, so looking at the market and just waiting for some sort of sign or some sort of market structure above and below our determined price is the best deal. So just gotta wait. I mean, there's 1 minute and 40 seconds left for this hourly candle to close. So let's look at the 30-minute. So 30-minute is bearish and is rejecting 155.90. Let's see. Are we going down? So if this 1 hour closes with a lower wick, there's a high chance that the next candle can grab its liquidity on the top and it can reject that 155.90 one more time, or even maybe 155.00 level and head further down. It can retest this support. So if it's heading down, the first level it's going to reject from, or the first key level that we have to keep in our mind is 150.100 if this 1 hour is going down, and then or the next 1 hour eventually. So the price for now is rejecting and making some sort of resistance, and this bearish candle actually is almost engulfing the previous bullish candle. So let's see how it closes. So it's actually closing. Oh, it closed with a lower wick. That's good. So if this candle ideally goes up, makes a upper wick, top wick, and starts heading down, it can head down. So yeah, the first target is going to be 150.100. But obviously this is a range, so price can do its best worst, if you know what I mean. So you don't want to be in this price best worst. All I'm saying is the price can be ugly. If you're planning to take a sell right here, man, it can be ugly, honestly, because there's the first candle that's rejecting, right? I mean, it's the second candle, to be honest, in the structure. So in the structure, this is the second candle that's rejecting that 155.90 level. But we need this candle to make a top wick before it heads down, if it's heading down, for a proper position, right? We got a plan to take a proper position, not just jump in. Gotta wait. So it's actually heading down. It's actually heading down. Oop, so something's wrong here. So it's actually heading down in its first few minutes. So which is actually dangerous, because, you know, in a way, traders like me, we wait for confirmation. We want to see a proper candle forming. So we want to see a proper top. We want to see a proper body with the volume in the direction that we're looking to move. And we need a proper lower wick, right? So we need three of the things. But now this candle has started breaking the previous candle's low and is actually bearish. And obviously there's a clean traffic on the left hand side. We can definitely see there's a clean traffic, but we need to see a proper candle, a proper structure candle. We can't just jump in right here saying, hey, you know what? I know. You can't never say I know. You should always know there's something even more powerful outside that's controlling the market. You know, we are nothing. Well, we can anticipate. Well, I can anticipate the price can head down, but to be honest, it's not safe right now. So, if anybody is looking for sales, wait for the hourly to make a top wick, or even the 30-minute, 15-minute to make a top wick. This is only the first few minutes of the hourly. It can head down very well, because it's London's volume, you know, but yeah, let's see how much a range this is.
Time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool. Give it to me, baby.
So it's 15 pips a range. To be honest, 15 pips a range is not bad. is actually good to start with, 15 pips. But gotta be careful because the market doesn't suggest a bearish move right ahead, right? Because if you see, if you look at the structure right here, market's moving up, making a support, moving up, making a support, moving up, support right here. The Asian dropped after the Asian, midway through the Asian, price started going up. So, and again, it's heading down, but we are not sure if it can make a support right away, right? So for sales, you gotta wait for a proper structure candle at least, right? So for more odds or more probability, you gotta wait for this candle to be to make a proper top wick and form like a proper structure candle and then head down. I mean, at least that's something I'm waiting for. So for now, the 30 minutes rejecting that level. So if you have any question, if you have anything to ask, you can definitely ask me. You can ask whatever you like. So as I've said, the hourly, previous hourly close bearish, showing us if this price level is making some sort of resistance right here, or maybe even rejecting 155.90. But we have to be careful because after this hourly close, the next hourly candle started heading down with break of the previous candle's low, and the candle is not a proper candle. The structure doesn't look well. You need some sort of top wick, right? You need to see if the price is rejecting that level. Obviously, the price can head down without making a top wick, but at this point in time, you have to be careful because the market structure, if you look at this market structure, today's market structure, it seems as if it's a bullish market structure, right? So it seems as if the price is gonna head up. So you can't just put yourself in a bad position. You gotta put yourself in the best position to win. So if you're looking for sales, gotta wait for the candle to make a top wick. Because if you see right now, see some of the guys who took sales around this level, man, it's rejecting that level. And it's heading up now. What do you do? Man, it's dangerous. You should have your entry and exit strategy. So the best thing right now is to wait. If you're looking for sales, gotta wait. Okay? Gotta wait. So the market structure still is uncertain, to be honest. The market structure definitely looks like a bullish sort of market structure, but for any sort of buys, we need the price to break at least above 155.90, because this hourly candle broke the previous hourly candle's low in its first few minutes, so which is still funny, and you want to be able to be in the best position to win. So the traffic, if you're in a sell around this level, is pretty dirty. The traffic on the left hand side, if you look over here, if you look at the historical data here, the price is acting really funny. Okay, so sales around here, I wouldn't be around here. I would be looking to take sales, cleaner sales below 149.630. That's what I'm waiting for today. So let's look at the calendar and let's see if there's any upcoming major calendar events that's going to happen and that's going to move the price, right? So today is Monday there's a euro news and talking about current account. That's yellow folder. Tuesday, nothing. Okay, GBP, there's like an average earning index, still yellow folder. Wednesday, blah blah blah. Okay, so on Wednesday on 4 there's GBP CPI. Maybe that's gonna move the price a little bit. And on Thursday, okay, there's a euro news. So what I've seen is, in past, sometimes when there's like a major euro news around the same time when the London is operating, as it actually moves the market. There's some volatility in the market. But this is around 9:45, so from my time this is like New York open and stuff. So we're talking about London here. So on Friday there's retail sales, so maybe that's gonna move the price a little bit. Let's see, this is a bank holiday. Okay, so Thursday 29th, looks like there's a major news, Apple MC statement and Apple MC press conference. So probably this is going to move the price a little bit from its stale state right now. So the price is not moving anywhere, just ranging. There's a big ass 4-hour range, big ass 1-hour range. So I don't know what the price is doing. So maybe this price is grabbing its liquidity, the current 4-hour. If it's heading up, maybe it's grabbing its liquidity, right? So it's making a slower wick before it heads up, and it's gonna break this level 155.90, and let's see what happens. So if you have any sort of question, you can just ask me. You can shoot me some sort of question if you have. Come over here to support the channel, just give a big thumbs up, a big like, man, and just subscribe to the channel. Come back to the channel one more time, and again and again and again and again, right? Just let's just build a community over here in the YouTube too. So I would really appreciate anybody coming to the stream and just giving a thumbs up, subscribing to the channel, because it's just like free value, free education here too. I mean, it's like this is just a small effort for the for the Slack community to come up to live stream. Some of my fellow friends, they do their stream too. I just wanted to make the stream a little bit more fun and try my sorts away. So let's see what happens. For now, as we can see, the price is just ranging on the hourly. There's nothing, to be honest. So this current hourly broke the previous hourly's low, and in its first few minutes, and is actually rejecting that level. So for any sort of buys, you really want to wait for the price to break 155.90. Even if the price may look appealing, or even if the price may look as if there's some sort of bullish structure. So just gotta wait at this point in time. So we want to see this 30-minute at least closing bullish. If the price is moving up, let's wait and see. Let's see how the previous 15 closed. All right, so the 15-minute closed with rejection. So it rejected 152.70 level and is bullish. So if this current 15-minute candle makes a lower wick and starts going up and starts breaking this high, so today's high, so that'll be amazing. And with volume, it can obviously continue up till 151, 120. Let's see. We just need some sort of volume. We need some sort of volume in the London market. Okay, so the previous hourly has closed bearish, making some sort of resistance right here. The current hourly is rejecting the price below and is starting to head up. We need this hourly to close like a bullish candle so that the next hourly candle can break this level 155.90 and further head up to 151, 120. Obviously cleaner buys are going to be above 151, 120, Other than that, to be looking for any scalping opportunities above 157.80. I mean, this is about 20 pips range on the left hand side here, so all the way to 151.050. So let's wait and see if the volume has something to offer to us today. So if this was a normal day, I mean, it is a normal day, but if the price wouldn't have been in such a range, in this sort of structure, relying on anticipating on London's volume, I would have actually placed a buy stop around here and waited for the price to actually break this level and further continue up. But I mean, the structure at this point in time on the left hand side is not so pretty, to be honest. It's not looking good. There's a lot of rejection here. So these green candles are painted down. It's like showing rejections previously. So what are the chances it's going to reject again? There's actually a higher chance, right? So it can reject. It may not reject. So we just gotta wait and see. For now, the current hourly candle is rejecting the price on the downside and is trying to move up. But let's see what happens. We need to see if the London's volume is gonna drive the price up till 151, 120. So is it gonna price the? Is it gonna drive the? Is it gonna drive the price up or down? Is it a buy or a sell? It's nothing at the moment. It's actually nothing. I'm just asking myself. You know, man, you lost several times taking trade in the trains, in the ranges like these. So, man, you may not repeat the same thing, right? I'm just telling myself. So my trading plan for now is to wait for buys above, cleaner buys above 151, 120, cleaner sales below 149, 630. And it's a Monday, so no rush to be in any sort of trade. No rush to be in any sorts of position, right? So better just look at the market, chill, enjoy the music, trying to build some community out here in YouTube and build some friends. So I mean, yeah, it's a pretty easy, chill day. Nothing much in action. Just gotta wait. Price is still in this heavy, big ass range. So just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. Let's look at the range above 155.90. How much of a range has it got here? It's like 18 pip range. So it's easy to squeeze out like 9 to 10 pips out of 18 pip range, but still gotta wait. Still gotta wait for the volume to kick in. So it's like now it's almost about 35 minutes left for the London market to open. So in pre-market, in the pre-London session, there's no any movement, to be honest. It's making a support. So the current 15-minute is leaving that support. So let's see if we can get any buying opportunities today. So this 2 hour is a sort of like flipping, sort of trying to flip bullish candle. So the best idea is to wait, because it's actually easier to trade what we think rather than what we see. So I want to see this 2 hourly candle to flip bullish and close above the previous 2 hours of resistance. For me, for my to have one of the confluence for buys, that's one of the thing, right? So I can easily think that, oh, you know what, the candle's going up, I may as well take a buy, but that's not a good idea. So it's always a good idea to go into smaller time frame and see price in its micro action and see if you can wait and trade what you see rather than what you think, right? So I may easily think, you know what, I've just begin trading, you know, I'm an amateur trader, let's just give it a try and see. You know, you're just trying to see there's a difference between saying, you know, let's see, and there's a difference between I'm going to wait and see what I need as a confluence to further trade or take a position. So I'm just going to wait. So I need a confluence before trading. I cannot start acting like an amateur trader again, right? So it's like there's no use. So I got to put myself in the best position to win. So I'm going to wait for the price to at least break 155.90 before it heads up. And I'm going to look and see if I can take any buy position. So as I've said, if there's no confirmations, some of the guys may take. So after this 30-minute closes, they may build their confluence up. But man, I just got to wait. Just got to wait. Baby, just chill with the music and wait for the opportunity, wait for the confluence to kick in, wait for it, just wait. I've got one view, right? So we're gonna grow it to even. Okay, so the 30-minute close bullish, which is a good sign because we were obviously looking to see if we can take buys above 155.90 or even cleaner buys above 151, 120. So the support, there is a minor support right here. So just gotta wait for this price to flip bullish. But we need the price to break above 155.90 for any possible like safe position to take buys, right? So buy sells in between this range. I mean, it's not safe. To be honest, it's not safe. We need the volume. So let's wait 30 more minutes and see if there's any volume kicking in from London Open. Let's see if the bank's gonna pour us some of the liquidity. So 1 hour is flipping bearish. It is rejecting 155.90. It has a proper structure now, to be honest. We were hesitant to take a sell because this was the first candle that rejected 155.90. But this candle right here, now the current 1 hour candle has a proper structure. It is bearish. It has a top wick and it has a lower wick. So if it's going to close bearish, the next candle, man, there's a high chance it's going to head down. So let's wait for this 1 hour to close. For now, the best thing to do is to wait for this 1 hour to close. That's what we need to do. Wait for the 1 hour to close. Is the price ranging? Or is it slowly trying to head up? So the 15-minute has actually made some sort of resistance right here. So 15-minute has made some sort of resistance. So now it looks as if the current 15-minute has broken the previous 15 minutes low and actually broken the support, but it has to close below the support to support the confidence that the price is going to move further down, right? So just gotta wait. There's a minor support right here. Can't avoid that because the price has tapped that level and started heading up. So I think the cleaner position or a safe position to take is going to be above 155.90 for the price to continue all the way up till 151 and 120. And we just gotta wait. We just gotta wait. The current 1 hour looks good to move head down, but we just gotta wait. It's got 25 more minutes, and we got 25 more minutes for the London session to kick in. Hoping that there's gonna be a lot of volume in London session, so anticipating a lot of volume. Let's see, and let's wait. So at this point in time, the hourly is still hanging out there. We need the price to break above 155.90 for any buys, any possible buys, obviously, to add to confluence, and any sales below 149.630. Obviously, this sales below 150, 100 looks appealing because there's a lot of clean traffic here on the left hand side. But we gotta wait and see if we can get some sort of volume, right? So for now, there's neither buy, neither sell. You don't want to be in a position right here. Too dangerous. Can actually go anywhere. It's too volatile in between there. So you got to break out of the range, right? If it's rejecting this level, it had to go down. But it's still hanging out here. So if it's heading down, gotta make a resistance, head down. Let's see lower time frame. 15 minutes creates some sort of resistance, and the current 15 minute has broken the low. There's 1 minute left for this candle to close. If it's gonna close below 153.40, maybe there's a higher chance it's gonna head down. Unless that happens, there's no sell. Until then. Yep. Neither there's a buy. Don't rush into trades, my friend. You gotta wait. Gotta wait, my friend. Gotta wait. Okay, so we got 10 more minutes for the London market to open up. Let's see if we get any sort of volume today. So the 4 hour is still bearish. Let's look at daily. The daily is bearish as well. So let's look at 4 hour. 4 hour is bearish as we've seen before. 2 hour is bearish. It's actually engulfing the previous 2 hours, so it's actually rejecting the resistance that was here, and it's actually rejecting 155.90 2 hour. Let's wait for 9 more minutes, right? So this hourly candle, as we've said, when this hourly candle had formed, what we said was, hey, you know what? This candle doesn't have a proper structure to head down. That doesn't add to a confluence. So taking sell right when this new hourly candle had formed, and in its first few minutes it started breaking the previous low, so that was not a safe position to take a sell. So what we had to do was we had to add to our confluence and wait for a better structure to form. Now when you look at this candle, I mean, look at the top wick. The top wick is just as beautiful, and it's rejecting that upper price. So if it's actually heading down now, so this hourly candle has to close bearish, and if the next hourly candle starts going up, making a top wick first before moving, first heading down, so that'll be amazing. So the next hourly candle has to make a top wick before it heads down. And let's look at the range, right? So this hourly candle still has 8 minutes to close. So 20 pips of range is actually good. To be honest, is actually good. Obviously, hold this range. The traffic is pretty bad. Look at the traffic here. It's an ugly traffic. Ugly traffic 101, right? So you don't want to trade in the ugly traffic 101. So you got to wait 7 minutes left. If this current hourly candle closes bearish, and if the next hourly candle makes a top wick before it heads down, London volume may carry the price all the way down. So we gotta wait. Waiting for cleaner sells below 149.630 and waiting for cleaner buys above 151.120. So the 30-minute is still bearish. 15-minute, the previous 15-minute candle close dodgy, so there's nothing that happened in between the previous 15-minute, to be honest. So this 15-minute is respecting the previous 15-minute candle's high and has broken the low, so which is a good sign for the price to head down. But I mean, there's a minor support right here which cannot be rejected. At the same time, we have to be mindful about this minor support right here on 15-minute. That's where the price actually rejected and it started heading up, right? So let's wait for the London volume. London volume kicked the price, man, in the ass. Okay, so we're still waiting. Man, that was funny, 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 funny price action. No, I was laughing at something else. Anyways, so 3 minutes to London Open, and the hourly seems bullish right now. There's nothing happening. The 30-minute is there is a support, and price is lingering around the support. There's nothing much. So the Asian. So when we look at the Asian market, I mean, this is where the price opened up, right? So it opened up from right here. So what the price did was Asian, it went down. Midway through Asian, it started going up. So just created a range, I would say. And right now, London is forming some sort of support on the 30-minute. So we will need to see if the price is actually going to continue up, right? So if it's going to continue up, more than likely we can get a position, but we still gotta wait. Gotta wait. So it can actually correct the Asian movement, to be honest. So the bullish movement, London can correct that. But let's see what happens. There is clean traffic on the 30-minute for sales, to be honest. So let's see what happens. It's actually very funny because on 1 hour it's made resistance, and if this current 1 hour candle closes bearish, I mean it's a confidence for the sellers, right? And on the 30-minute, it's created support, and the market structure just over here may seem bullish too. So it's a confidence for the buyers. So it's actually a hectic situation if you're in this position anywhere around this range. So, and again, if you look at the 15-minute, there's a resistance, minor resistance. Price is rejecting. There's a support here. So I'm not sure what the price is doing at this point in time. Just gotta wait for the volume to kick in. If there's gonna be any buys, man, it's gotta break 155.90. Gotta break 155.90. 1 minute left for the market to open up. Let's see. 1 minute left for the market. 18 seconds left for the market to open up now. Okay, so the market has opened up. So the hourly has made some sort of support right here. The current hourly is making its lower wick, and we are in the first few minutes of the hourly. 2 hour, it has created some sort of resistance right here, and the wick here can be fueled by the current 2 hour candle, but it has to make a top wick at the first. The 4 hours seems bearish still, so we are still waiting for any sorts of buys. Is there going to be any volume? Is there going to be any volume? So the London market has opened up. We haven't seen any volume yet, so just waiting for the volume to kick in. Oh. Okay. Let's look at 1 minute. Yeah. 1 minute. 1 minute, 2, 5 minute, 2.
Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool. Give it to me, baby. Baby.
Well, the current
Yeah.
15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour is actually heading down, but it just doesn't make sense to take a sell right then, right? At least for me, it doesn't really make sense until and unless this 15 minute closes below 152.60, and the range is going to be like 15 pip, 16 pip range. So let's see. Let's wait. So the volume is kicking in now. You see London's volume. So the Asian market, possibly it can be correct in the Asian market that moved up. So midway through the Asian session, price just was bullish. So it might as well correct that price move. Right? Let's see. Let's wait. Alright, so let's see if we can scalp for any buys above. Obviously the price is moving down and we can't take buys right now, but I'm waiting for buys above 151, 120, 151, 1. Actually, no, not 151, 155.90. So let's just wait. 155.90. 155.90. I don't want to force any sort of trade, so I don't want to force any sort of sales right here. Even the market is moving down, and I could anticipate a volume coming in, but I need to see some sort of at least some sort of lower time frame candle close in my direction. So let's just wait. Waiting is the key, right? So the 4 hour is bearish. 4 hour has rejected 155.90. 50 more minutes left for this hourly candle to close. Hourly candle seems bearish. So the previous 30-minute support has been broken. If this is a potential support that the price was respecting, and there could be a possible retest after the close, that'll be good. So if this 15-minute candle closes bearish around the same level or even below, and the next 15-minute candle retest this level as to make a upper wick and retest this level and starts rejecting, there can be selling opportunities all the way down to 150 or 90. At this point in time, we have to wait for the 15-minute candle to close and give some sort of confluence, because we can't really jump in a trade without any confluence. There has to be strong confluence for us to put ourselves in the best position to win, right? So we cannot just jump in any trade and just anticipate the trade's movement without thinking, right? We cannot just say, hey, I traded because I thought. No, I traded because I saw. So we gotta see some sort of candle closing in our direction. So just gotta wait. That's the best thing to do. So the market is moving down. So the hourly is moving down, broke the previous hourly is low. So at this point in time, just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. The current 4-hour is still bearish. 4-hour has rejected 155.90. Halfway through the 4-hour candle. So the price is pushing the candle down. Let's see. Let's wait for the 15-minute candle to close at least, right? So there's no rush to jump in the candle right away. Because trading right off the bat from smaller time frame, it's just so volatile. You know what I mean? So if you're trading with lower time frames, confluence, it can actually go against you. It can actually change in a bit of a frame of a second. So we just need 15-minute candle to close. Okay, so 5 seconds for this 15-minute candle to close. If this candle closes bearish, which it did, now the next candle has to retest this level, right, for an ideal entry. If the next 15-minute candle makes a top wick and starts heading down, if it's going to break the low, let's see how much range has it got. 10 pips of range, 14 pips if you maximize it. So this 30-minute is yet to close. This hourly is in action, but it doesn't have a nice structure, so it doesn't have a top wick. Okay. So the 15-minute is breaking the previous 15 minutes low. Oh, we see volume. This is when we see the volume, right? See, look at the price now. Yeah, this is achievable. Yep. Right here. So 30-minute is just pushing the price down. So this 15-minute hasn't really retested any higher prices. So for an ideal entry, so people who anticipated a volume and maybe put in a sell stop around the low, lower than the lows of the previous 15-minute candle would have got this position. I mean, 10 pips can be easily secure out of that trade. But for me, maybe I was thinking more about how the trade was not working and how I could actually work with it. In addition, I was thinking that this range is not a clean range for the price to be around, right? So for me, cleanest sells is, that's from the beginning of the session today. Well, my bias was cleanest sells below 149.630 and cleaner buys above 151.120. So I'm still gonna wait for price to hit those levels and show me some sort of market structure and give me confluence before I jump in any rapid trades. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to wait at this point of time. Wait and wait. Waiting is fun. If it's fun, then maybe you're going to reach some places with trading, right? So I'm still waiting because the 30-minute is still yet to close. If this 30 minutes is going to close bearish, that's good. Let's see if there's any news. Is there any news today? Any news? Any major news? No major news. China, Australia. No major news. No major news. Nothing. Yep. Looks good. So the 30-minute is bearish. Is trying to achieve that level. So some of the guys who got an entry right after the previous 15-minute candles close, and as this candle started breaking the low, they must have got like 7 to 6 pips already. So just gotta be careful if price starts rejecting this level, because this is the level where price rejected before as well and went bullish all the way to the top of this range, right? So price is around the same vicinity right now, but we definitely can anticipate London volume to push the price further down. So just gotta wait for the 30-minute to close now. Because as for our recent retest, this current 15-minute candle should head up and tap this level at least, or even this level before heading down. If it does so, man, that's good. But at this point in time, this 15-minute is rejecting that level, so we can't really see nothing coming over here. Just gotta wait. Waiting is the name of the game. So, looking at the current 15-minute, it's rejecting that level. Rejecting this 150, 130 vicinity, which did act as a support and is actually a key rejection point if you see across the previous tap levels. So what we want to do here is just wait for this 15-minute candle to show us what the further direction of the market is. So we gotta wait and see. London volume. Let's see how much of the push has London sessions opening volume brought, right? So it's like 28 pips. The price moved 28 pips, which is good. 28 pips. And let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour is still bearish. 2 hour is still bearish, is rejecting that level. So 37.7. 7 minutes left for this 15-minute candle to close. .30-minute, 6 minutes left. If price starts going above 150-300. So this, and if the previous candle gets engulfed, man, that's a heck of a liquidity grab for the price to further move up, right? So just gotta wait and see what story the market tells us. So the 30-minute had a support, price broke the support, and if it's gonna close below, we need the price to retest this level one more time to head further down. Otherwise, if the price starts rejecting this level and goes up back in the range, I mean, it's a liquidity grab, which is still good, because maybe after the liquidity grab, the price may further continue up and break this daily high of today's and continue up. And we are anticipating buys below above 155.90. And 30-minute, there's 5 more minutes for this 30-minute to close. Let's look at gold and let's see what's happening in gold right now. So let's just keep this chart at 30-minute and let's go to gold. Let's see what's happening in gold with gold here. Looking at daily, so daily broke out of this resistance. So the current daily candle is heading up. Potential target is here. So before potential target, there is a downtrend, right? There's a support right here. Let's see 4 hour. Looking at 4 hour. So what we can do is we can bring it up, and there's a potential 4 hour support. Other than that, price may retest this level one more time before heading up, right? And there's a resistance right here on 4 hour, to be honest, just right here. And on the left hand side, obviously we can see the first clear target will be this right here. Yep, so the price 4 hour is in a range at the moment. If it's going to break above and retest, we can get pretty good price here. And on the hourly, it's making support. The current hourly is rejecting the previous support level, and it's heading up. So there's 32 minutes left for this hourly to close. So there's some sort of minor resistance on 30-minute. As we can see, it is sort of a range. It is like a 55 pips range. So let's see. And this price right here is acting as some sort of support right here. See, and price did break above this resistance and retested. So this 30-minute candle broke the previous 30-minute candle's low. So for buys, that's pretty hot situation. So let's see the 15-minute. Yeah, the price is pretty rangy, to be honest. It's GJ and gold is almost like a similar situation where the price is rejecting the top price, heading down, but no volume, right? So in GJ, I would anticipate a lot more volume. If it was a Tuesday or Wednesday, or even a Thursday, I would anticipate a lot of volume in London session, right? So if you see, look at the price. I mean, price just moved like 20 pips, and it's tracing. So not sure where the volume has been. Looks like the holidays are kicking in for volume. 1 hour is rejecting. 30-minute is still rejecting. We have 50 seconds for this candle to close. Okay. 15-minute is doing its retest. So if it's actually retesting this level for the continuation on the downside, that's a good sign, but we need the candles to close bearish, right, in our direction. So this was a big volume candle. If this candle right here starts engulfing the previous candle all the way to the top, man, that's not a good situation for us to take a sell, right? Because that's like more of a bullish pressure. So at this point in time, we just gotta wait. Just wait and see if it's gonna flip in our direction. If we are looking for sell, if we're looking for buy, man, we're gonna wait. Gotta wait. Gotta wait. Whoa. Yeah. So the 30-minute has closed, and it has closed bearish with a large wick on the downside. Looks like the wick is smaller than the body, obviously. Let's measure it. So 15 pips of body, and it's like 12 pips of wick. So the wick can serve as a further destination for the price to move in for this current candle to move in. If it's gonna make a decent top wick retest this break, the support, then man, I'll be looking to take sales because there's clean traffic on the left, and it's good, right? And it's rejecting 150, 155.90. So 30-minute is in our direction. Gotta wait for this 1 hour to give you some sort of sign. Obviously, this 1 hour here doesn't have a proper structure, as we discussed. I didn't take a sell anywhere around here because this bullish candle, this hourly bullish candle, didn't have a proper structure similar to this, right? So just gotta wait for the sign. So let's look at the 30-minute. 30-minute, yep, it's going to retest. If it's going to retest and starts rejecting this level 153.30, then I'll be looking to take sales. Maybe I'll be looking to take sales once the candle flips, right? Not now, but once it starts retracing up, retest that level, and starts rejecting. Let's see. 30-minute, 15-minute. So we got a 15-minute minus support here. Let's see. So we gotta wait. High. Okay. Just waiting. Waiting is the key. So the current 30-minute candle has reached that breakout level. So this bearish candle right here did break out through this support, and the current 30-minute candle, 15-minute candle is actually retesting that broken support. And if it's actually continuing down, further down, so when it's gonna flip bearish, let's look at the stop loss. I mean, it's like 10 pips stop, and for the continuation till 150, 120, and further down, right? So that's a good position to take a sell. But still, we gotta wait, and that's gonna be the close of the hourly candle as well. What I've noticed is lately in London session, price actually has been showing a lot of volume. The market has been showing a lot of volume after a few minutes of like London open. So let's hope the volume is going to kick in slow. Obviously, the Sydney market is closed now, and so we are already like 30 minutes in the market session. Let's hope that we could get a rejection and a flip of a 15-minute candle first, and this 30-minute candle second, right, which is the same thing. And we're gonna put a stop loss above this candle and take a position around here, anticipating the volume to push the price all the way down. Fill the wick, which is gonna serve as a destination as well. So that's our compliments as the price starts moving in that direction. Let's see. Oh, it is actually rejecting. So what I'm going to do is at this point of time, I'll be putting a sell stop. I will be putting a sell stop around 150 to 30 level, and with stop loss like 9 pips above, and anticipating the price to move further down. So that's gonna be my take for the market today. Let's see. Yep. So the price is rejecting that level. Yep, we are in. We are in our position. Let's see. So what I'm anticipating is the price. So the 30-minute has done its retest. If it's going to continue further down, it should feel the wick on the left-hand side, right? So that's sort of my anticipation. So I've actually just opened a smaller position, anticipating the move further down. So what I'm going to do is how I'm going to manage this trade is I'm going to look at 5-minute So the 5-minute is sort of creating this resistance. Once price starts breaking this high right here, I'll be looking to close like 50% of my position. I know, as like it's pretty close, but I don't want to lose more, right? So the idea for me, the best trade management idea or the risk management idea is to cut the losses short as soon as I see that it has hit my key level, right? So in lower time frame, in 5-minute, that's like my key level right there. So until now, the price is still looking good. So this 5-minute, what this 5-minute needs to do is it needs to break the low of the previous 5-minute and start heading bearish. But we need the price to break the low first. Let's see if the price is going to break the low and going to continue further down and fill the wick right here and continue further down. Let's see. So that's our sell. Let's see if the market is gonna give us the volume. Yeah, till now the trade looks okay because there is that liquidity grab, top wick on the top, obviously, and the wick is serving as a destination on the left hand side for the price to move to as a target potentially. So yep, market looks good, position looks good. Let's go, GJ. Let's go, Mr. GJ. Now, as we discussed now, this 30-minute is actually looking really good because it's actually leaving the previous broken support. This wick here suggests us, it's sort of suggesting us that it's actually breaking that level and is leaving that price, which is a good thing. So this support was to be broken, which price did with a healthy bearish candle. So if you look at this candle was the healthy bearish candle in 30-minute, and this 30-minute we didn't take trades right away after this 30-minute candle close because we waited for confirmation, which we did. So the confirmation was for the price to make its top wick, retest the broken support, and for the head down. And this wick actually served as an extra confluence, as that was the target for the price to fill, right? So if it's gonna fill, amazing. If it's gonna start rejecting, so I'm looking to see how I can manage this trade. Once it starts reaching the high of this bullish 5-minute candle, that's this 5-minute resistance, I'll be looking to close 50% of my position and I'll let the rest of the position run. So let's see what happens, because this is like a winning trade. Obviously there's a higher chance I will win on trades like this. If there was 10 chances I would take this position, 10 out of 10 times I would actually take it, not just 5, 6, 7 times, 10 times. So I win in these sort of setups where the price breaks a support. This was the support level, and retest it and further continues down in the direction where there is actually a wick which is serving as a further direction for the candles to move to, right? So it's pretty good. The candle is in profit, in 3 pips profit right now. So let's see how I can manage this trade. I'm constantly looking to see how I can manage the trade. So I'm just waiting to see if the price is gonna feel that range. We don't know, right? We don't know. There's high probability. There's a high probability you can feel that wick, but the best thing is to wait. So the waiting for this price to feel this wick is something golden right now. And again, we are waiting for the 30-minute candle to close. 30-minute candle to close. we are waiting for the 30-minute candle to close, and even the 5-minute. So let's see what's happening here. So the previous 15-minute candle closed bearish. It closed above the support, which is not a very healthy sign, but we're still gonna wait and see, because we're waiting for the 30-minute candle close. Yep, it's still looking good. We're constantly seeing how we can manage the trade. Constantly to see how we can manage this trade. Constantly. So the position is still running well, and the market seems okay. Nothing too much volatile or nothing abrupt. So market is still running in the direction which is good. Let the market move. So waiting for this 30-minute to close. Waiting for this 30-minute to close. We are in sales already. So the stop loss is above this 15-minute candle. The candle's high, and anticipating the price to move through the wick on the left hand side and further continue all the way down. Right, so what I'm going to do is, as price hits 8 pips, I'm just going to secure it, because I'm just looking to win, not show off. Right, always remember, I sort of always remember that I have to secure because it's for me, right? It's not for the flex, for the gram, it's for me. So I always kind of secure and let the rest of the position run. So I'm just going to secure once I hit my threshold, or once the market gives whatever it's going to give it to me. So that's what I'm waiting for. Yep, the trade looks good till now. So what I do is I actually often go to the smaller time frame. I often see at least 3 time frames at a time to see if the market is reacting to the current situation, or is changing its direction, or is doing any abrupt movement, right? So the best thing for me to do is to look at least 3 time frames. So I look at 30 minutes, which looks good. You know, it's feeling the wick on the left hand side, amazing. 15 looks good, 5-minute looks good now. So 1 minute looks good. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to secure some of my position right here and let rest of the position run, because at the end of the day it's being on the 1% or 2% winning side, right? So if 98% of the traders lose, you got to be on the side of the 2% where they win, they don't lose anything, right? So if you're on the top 2%, top 10%, to be honest, that's just as amazing. So gotta try and put yourself in the best position. So my trade, I secured 8 pips onto the positions, and rest of the position is still running. So let's see how much fuel can this candle burn. So in my style, I always look at least 3 candles. So yep. It's amazing how we actually broke down the sell. Anybody who saw it probably would have taken it. I did it. Certainly I did. So let's look at how I can actually move my stop loss. So when I manage my trade, I don't just move my stop loss to break even. I actually put it into like 1 or 2 pips profit at least, because I don't want to even give commissions money to anybody, you know what I mean? So I want to take the full fuel, I want to take the full potential out of any trade. So actually, I'm the position just hit break even because I put my stop loss below break even. I don't even give a little bit of money to the market. I don't leave anything on the table. I always sort of like keep some sort of barrier between me giving the market something and market taking something from me, right? So if I'm gonna prevent my best for the market to take anything from me, yeah, I mean the market's not gonna take anything from me, to be honest. You know what I mean? So it's pretty good. So the sales was broken down. Obviously, this hourly is coming to a close, and the 30-minute is coming to a close too. So it can reject, letting the next candle grab its liquidity, reject the same level, and further head down. So we broke down the trade from A to the Z. That's just amazing. You know what I mean? Just amazing. We broke down the trade from A to the Z. So that was an amazing London session. We grabbed like about, we grossed about 12, 15 pips with all of the positions. Like two of the position we grabbed around 9 pips, 8 pips, and two of the rest of the position. What we did was actually what I did was I actually managed my trade in a way that even if the price would have hit my stop loss, I would have been in like zero profits. I was just playing with the house money at that point in time. I was happy at that time. So let me break down the trade one more time before I head out, right? So we're going to close down the stream in about 10 to 15 minutes now. And looking at the 4-hour, so when we came to the chart, the 4-hour was still bearish. Okay, so it was bearish. So my first instinct, what I got to see was there was this rough range on the left hand side, this rough traffic. So there was nothing much happening right over here, nothing clean, isn't it? So there was nothing over here. I wasn't willing to take anything here, so I was planning to take buys of 151, 120, and cleaner sells below 149.630, which the volume didn't bring in. Obviously the volume just made the price linger around the same level. So what I did was looking at 1 hour. Just looking at 1 hour, I could see that the Tokyo market today it just went down and it went up. So most likely in London, it can't correct the market in Asian, right? So what in London it did was the hourly 30 minutes started rejecting 155.90. After the rejection, after this healthy bearish candle, and after this healthy rejection right here, so what we needed to do was we needed the price to make some sort of support, which it did on hourly, and it broke after the volume. So after London opened, so what the price did was, without making any top wick, so if you see, without making any top wick, this actually 30-minute, without making any top wick, it started breaking the support. So now the only thing we needed to do was to wait. We didn't want it to rush into any trades, so we waited for this 30-minute to first close, which it did close bearish, giving a sign, and the wick was actually smaller than the body, suggesting us that still there was some bullish pressure left, right? Or still there was some bullish movement to come. So now for a proper entry, what we needed to do was we needed to wait for this 30-minute candle to make its top wick or reject this broken support, then head down, right? So we waited for the flip, and that way we had a proper stop loss in our mind, and that way we could have let any amount of risk we are willing to risk with the trade, right, with the position. So, and looking at the 15-minute, so what this 15-minute did was rejected this price, but we were basing our trade in looking at a 30-minute, right? So the wick here served as a further destination for the price to move into, or a fill. So everything came into plan. This price started moving. We didn't jump into any trade looking at the price going down. You know, we didn't say, hey, the price just going down. We didn't think the price is going down. We saw the price going down, and we took the position and we secured, which is amazing. Even though the price hit rest of my position into break even, or a little bit, maybe 1 pip in profit, 2 pips in profit, I'm happy because I am not losing any money, right? At that point in time, I was just playing with the house money. So that's one of the strategies I am working with to compound my wins. But at this point in time, I am done with the stream. That was a very small range. So from here, originally from here, 150, 350 till 150, 100 was a very hard range, because the price was not moving according to the volume. See, the volume is actually showing up pretty late. There's still no volume, to be honest. In London, sometimes we see volume price piercing through the levels. So levels like this, you know, it just pierces through. We anticipated the bearish movement, which happened. So amazing. Waited for the support to break, which this healthy candle did, right? So this healthy candle did break the support. The next candle went up, retested that level, and it started heading down. That's the most simplest explanation I could offer to anybody. Thank you for coming live. Thank you so much. So we secured our pips and we're heading out now. Thank you so much. Whoever's going to view this video, please give me a thumbs up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head out in about 2 to 3 minutes. So that was a great clash between the bulls and the bears in the market. I'm just going to post a quick bear and a bear and a bull clash. So bang. That's about it. Thank you guys, and I'm signing off right now. I will see you guys soon after in another London Forex trading session hosted by your peeling mindset. Thank you so much, and I always appreciate any suggestion, so you can hit me up in the comment section. Thank you so much. So come over here, ask me questions, just gather your free education. You know, I'm going to help you with whatever I know. I'm going to be taking positions, so you can get some confidence out of me, because we've been trading London for some time now and we've been consistent. So I'll be doing London session consistently now. And if you need any sort of help with your chart, with your trading plan, with understanding of the session, with understanding of the pound yen pair, with understanding of the market structure, with understanding of the candles, so whatever that is, just hit me up and get with the unlimited education. Peeling Mindset now signing up. I will see you guys later. Thank you so much.